Well, some big names across Hollywood getting ready for the 78th Golden Globes Awards tonight. Film critic Tom Santilli of Movie Show Plus joins us this morning with highlights ahead of the event, plus the Oscars and more. Good morning, Tom.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Great to be
Good.
here.
Yes, I'm excited to talk about the Golden Globes. Obviously, it's going to be very different this year. So what can we expect? And do you have any predictions of who might come out on top?
Well, yeah, so, the Golden Globes, of course, are always the kind of the kickstart to the award season. And, with the pandemic, everything got moved back. Today is actually the original date of the Oscars. So we were supposed to be at kind of the tail end of the award season, but right now we're just getting started. The Golden Globes, of course, are given out by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, who have been in the news lately. Some controversy, lack of diversity there. There are about 90 people, 90 press members that vote on these awards. But again, it's kind of a gateway to the Oscars. If you get nominated for a Golden Globe, you get the momentum that kind of pushes you towards Oscar season. Tonight's telecast is going to be different. First of all, we're not going to see a red carpet like we're used to, although there are a lot of pre-events. And the ceremony itself, it's hosted by Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, but they're going to be on opposite coasts. Tina Fey is going to be in New York, Amy Poehler in LA. However, it's going to be weird. We've never really seen a telecast quite like this, so it'll be interesting to see. As far as the movies go, it's very interesting year too, because a lot of these movies people have not heard or been able to find. Usually you can look in your, at the local theater and see what's playing, but this year it's kind of like you have to search for all these films. Because of that, though, there's some interesting races.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I'm like, well, with the theaters being closed for much of last year, do we get to see these movies in the comfort of our living room? So which movie do you think is going to come out on top and win the most awards?
Yeah, I think that the current front runner right now is a beautiful movie that stars Frances McDormand called Nomadland. It's directed by Chloe Zhao. But the other film is The Trial of the Chicago 7, which is getting a lot of steam. I think that those two films are going to be mainly competing in the dramatic categories. Carey Mulligan is the front runner for Best Actress for Promising Young Woman, and although Chadwick Boseman has a chance of winning a posthumous award here, the front runner right now for Best Actor is Anthony Hopkins for a film called The Father, which is a movie that nobody's seen because it hasn't yet been released, but it's been eligible for the award season.
And Tom, the winners will be receiving their awards at home or doing their speech from home. Are they pre-taped? Are they live? How is that going to pan out? Do you know?
I think it's going to be a mix of both things. I think that they're trying to have it be a fun, the Golden Globes are normally known for being fun and like laid back. So I think that they're trying to capture some of that by having little groups. If people remember, Schitt's Creek just won a bunch of awards and they had like the whole cast was like gathered together in one area in New York somewhere. So I think there's going to be some level of like, us being able to see people react to winning and giving an on-the-spot awards acceptance speech, but we will just have to kind of tune in and see.
All right. Thank you so much, film critic Tom Santilli. I always appreciate when you're on the show, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely. And people check out, too, next week, the Detroit Film Critics Society are putting out our winners, as well as the Critics' Choice Awards, which is next Sunday. So there's lots of award stuff coming soon. People can watch the show, Movie Show Plus, or follow me at Tom Santilli for more info on award season.
All right. Thanks so much, Tom. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Simon.